This week we're looking at creating histograms, visual displays of data using technology. So we're going to be using Google Sheets to create a histogram of a set of data. And so after you've looked at the two discussion sections here, you to follow the link here to the Google Sheet, where you're going to see a list of marks here for an English exam. And again, we're using technology because, such a large number as this, it's going to be painful to do this by hand with paper, so we want to learn how to do this on the computer to save ourselves time. This list, as you can see here, if I change anything on the sheet, the list dynamically changes. So every person who does this, their graph is going to look a little bit different from each other. We'll see that their patterns probably remain the same. So what you're going to do, you're going to create a new tab at the bottom of the sheet with your name. You're going to complete the assignment, so make the histogram, and you're going to discuss this question: why would you choose a histogram to sort of display this data? And just notice that this generated randomly. So copy, paste on your sheet, then copy on your sheet again, and right-click, paste special, paste as values, and this way it won't automatically, so it does not automatically regenerate on your sheet, because otherwise, as you can see here, it's just changing literally everything I do changes all the numbers. So what we're going to do here, we're going to copy all these, so copy, and then we'll go down here to this little button to make a new sheet, call this example, Mr. Mullen, and my data is going to go here. So as I say, I've pasted it. What I'm going to do is copy it again, and then paste special, paste values only. And now you'll see that all of these numbers do not change when I change other things about the sheet, which is good, because once I have these, I don't want to be changing them. So I'm going to make my histogram down here. And to get you started, the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to do something called create the bins. And basically, when you're doing a frequency table, the bins are the categories, basically, that we want our numbers to be classified. Classify numbers. So in our case, we're going to create a bin for 49, because this is basically, we're going to capture everyone who's, the way this works is we're going to capture everyone who is up to 49, and then we're going to go 59, and then what this is going to do is capture everyone in between 49 and 59, and then we need 69, 79, 89, 99, and 100. And what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to use the frequency command in Google Sheets, and when you're using frequency, what you do is you type so equals frequency, then you open a bracket. Now what we're going to ask Google Sheets to do is find all of the numbers between A2 all the way down to G18, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have to sort the frequency into the bins that we just created. So A2 to G18 is going to basically select all that data over there, and then I'm going to type I3 to I9, and that will be all the data that goes in the various bins. So again, when I type this in, type in frequency. Now the first thing it looks for is the data, so I said A2 to G18, and you can see it's highlighted that box of all the information that we're looking for it to sort. And then for classes, now this is where it wants to know how to sort this data. So we're going to sort this data according to the bins from I3 to I9. And then we'll hit enter. And you can see that it has created for us all of the data and where it fits. So for me, I got 0 people who got under 49. I got 8 people who were in between 50 and 59. Got 18 people between 60 and 69, 50 people in between 70 and 79, then 30 here and 13 here. And if I check all of these, you can see that can see that I found all 119 different entries, which is a 7 by 17 block here on my table. So what this has done for us, which is really nice, is it's sorted all the data for us according to what category they belong to. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to copy this list of frequencies down here. We're going to copy them and we're going to, paste as values because otherwise it's pasting the formulas. And we're just going to give it the categories. So this was below 50. This was 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89, 90 to 99, and 100 and above. Of course, there's none that fit that one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select all of these categories and frequencies, and I'm going to go up here to Insert Chart. And I want my chart to be a vertical bar chart, which is over here. You can see that it's got the correct histogram here with the nice bell-shaped average. What you can do here is you can set, we actually don't need to do that. It's already good to go. So we're just going to give it a title. So we'll say Mark Distribution English Exam. And insert. And now you have the histogram of this data. So now I'm prepared to sort of discuss the question about, like, what is it about this way of looking at the data that tells me something that the table here did not really show. Okay, so why would a histogram be a good way to sort, a person's, a class's marks, for example? What does this sort of view give the teacher or give students to understand about how the class is doing? Okay, so that's again the technique for creating a histogram. Give that a try, and again, make your own tab at the bottom of the sheet, and feel free to ask for help if you need it.